How's it going, guys? Hope you all are doing great. This is a vlog coming to you alive, and welcome back on another episode on Jujutsu Kaisen episode 17. Now, on the previous episode, after the fight, after the showdown between Machimaru versus Panda, the two fighters were able to come to a common ground and they were able to somewhat share each other's ideology. Panda did advise Machimaru that if he does need his assistance, if he does need his help, he should call on him and he will be there to help him out. Because on the previous episode, we found out that Machimaru is actually a handicapped fella who has a sensitive skin, and because of his sensitive skin, he cannot be under the sun and he cannot be under the moon. So he constantly have to stay in a dark room with limited lighting because his skin is very sensitive. And towards the closing of the previous episode, the preview, we found out that the ladies will be taking each other on. So without further ado, let's check out the next episode and see what took place. This one is incredibly strong. So you. She broke? Why would she break her advantage? Oh my goodness. Yes. She's still chasing her. How dare you hurt my precious face? Oh my goodness, this is going to piss Nobra, right? This is going to piss her off, and this presents a perfect time for us to get to know what Nobra is all about and what she can be able to do by herself. Because the last time we saw her in a furious battle was earlier on the show when she had all that nails and hammer that she uses to pinpoint her prey, and also she can send those nails and attack her prey with it. And I said on that episode that if that's all she can be able to do, then that means she needs more training, because if the enemy can negate those nail energy and those nails coming towards them, she cannot be able to do anything. And again, if she runs out of those nails, she has no other offensive attack. It looks like all that training is definitely going to pay off. All that training will, because I believe this girl is a newbie, right? She's a newbie. Oh, she got more up her sleeve. Oh, she's using. Oh, grab that. Oh, that is very close, y'all. That is so close. If she had grabbed that broom, she would at least disengage her from taking up the air. because in a way that little Chihuahua girl still holds an advantage because she has the advantage of flight, right? She has the advantage. She chooses how this battle goes. But if she is able to grab that broom of hers, oh, mm. Ooh. Ay. Yay, yay, yay. Oh, damn. Just barely within.
よかった。余計なことは考えてんじゃねえよ。何笑ってんのよ。
Hmm. Ooh. Hmm. Soy. Hmm. 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 Maki, better be careful, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Maki, better be careful. Yeah, take. She caught her bullet. Hmm. Hmm.
言わなくてもわかんだろ。お前だって高専来たじゃねえか。私は呪術師なんてなりたくなかった。うちでこき使われるのの何がいけないのよ。適当に雑用こなして適当に生きればよかったじゃない。なんで一緒に落ちぶれてくれなかった。
Hmm.
あのままじゃ私は私を嫌いになってた。それだけだよ。
All right, guys, there you have it. An interesting episode. It seems like just like the previous episode. I believe the name of this episode is called Kyoto Sister School Exchange Battle Group Battle. Kyoto Sister School Exchange Event Group Battle. I believe this is number 2 or number 3. So just like the previous episode we watched, it seems like each and every one of these sorcerers has their own experience and their own upbringing and how they feel about certain situations, certain events, about life and everything. The previous episode we had Machimaru versus Panda. They have their own different um, situations, different upbringing, different lifestyle, and they engaged in a battle. And as you can see, it played a role in on how they battled each other. But in the end, I believe Machimaru and Panda were able to come to a common ground, unlike Maki and Mai here. You know, it seems like they have not reached that point yet. They still have bigotry that they're dealing with, especially Mai, because Maki wanted to be more than what the clan wanted her to be. She wanted to be more than that. And because she wanted to be more than that, Mai doesn't want to be left behind because they're sisters that grew up in the same dojo, right? Mai also wanted to chase after her sister because she doesn't want to be left alone. but because her sister is so strong-willed and doesn't want to let out on her goals and her dreams, he also helped Mai to, you know, taste that achievement. Although Maki is still stronger, way stronger than her sister Mai. But let me digress it here. Let's check out the preview on the next episode. Sage. Next episode, episode 18, it's called Sage. And I believe in that preview we saw Mahito, if I'm not mistaken. Right? On this preview, we saw Mahito, and it seems like Fushiguro is going to be going toe to toe with one of the senior sorcerers. And here we see Mahito. Mahito shows up here. Who he's gonna go after next, I don't know, but it seems like he will be probably meeting someone on the same site where these guys are doing this group battle thing. He's going to show up here. Who is going to run into? I don't know. Like I said on previous episode or episodes ago, him running into Itadori will be like a suicidal decision, simply because Sekuno has showed him that he should not be anywhere around him, right? Sekuno has bitched him down, and I'm not sure if Mahito learned his lesson, or if he wants to get a taste of Itadori, or if he's going after Gojo. I don't know who he's going to run into. Or is he going to run into Todo? Now I would like to see it. But then again, based on how based on how his sorcerer's ability works, I fear for Todo if he ever runs into him, because Todo and Itadori are still doing their little thing, right? We have not seen what became of them, because Todo told Itadori to be ready and not give up on him, because he's about to bring his ultimate power. He's about to fight him using his ultimate ability. And he hoped that Itadori will be able to keep up. And he told Itadori to not disappoint him. So I'm not sure who this crazy ass man is going to run into on the next episode. I don't know. But to go back again to kind of diversify the relationship here, this episode starts off with, of course, Miki and the other lady, this lady here with sword, I forgot her name. And obviously, Mai is way stronger than her. She's not only be able to demobilize her, she was able to demobilize her and as well take her sword from her. And she said, "Nice sword you've got." And this girl didn't even know when Maki took away her sword. That literally shows perfection. That shows class right there. And then we skip forward. Nobra and I believe Momo fighting. And just like Maki, Nobra also endured certain pain growing up, um, agenda, like, because I believe in the dojo territory and in strong traditional family, uh, she mostly women, they were put down a lot, you know. Only a few that has enough courage and enough their dream boiling inside them to do better, to be better, to become better than what uh to become better than the norms, right? So just like Maki, Nobra also went through this similar situation, and she tried the best she could to take Momo down, but Momo has the power of flight. So what Nobra did is use that ability that I talked about, because I thought that it would be a weakness if she does run out of those nails, right? And she used her voodoo, whatever, and used that nail to channel some sort of um, energy to those nails that allows her to teleport or to move fast enough to reach those nails, because she nailed them to the tree, and she used it to get close enough to kind of grab Momo's broom. And because she now has Momo's belongings, right, she grabbed a piece of her broom sticks and she impaled it on her voodoo right there and was able to kind of demobilize Momo from flying. And then she said that if she hits her with her normal hammer, if I hit her with my hammer, I might kill her. So what she did was, I think she summoned another hammer, a different type of hammer that just grew and just wham on Momo. But before she could be able to take over the fight, uh, Mai was able to use her gun and shoot her. Probably she shot her hand or whatever. And then that was when Maki came into the picture, and we saw their childhood, how they were. And actually, Mai was trying to kill Maki, actually, because that's a gun. If he gets Maki in a crucial area, she would kill him. But Maki is just too skilled and too strong. She dodged everything, and look at her as she's shooting her sister. She says, "I hit you, I hit you, I hit you," and Maki was able to grab the bullet. You imagine that she was able to grab the damn bullet off in the air. Let's check it out again. Whoo! She stopped her bullet and at the same time threw it on the ground, and was able to demobilize her sister. And her sister remembered when they were growing up and everything, how their family was so traditional and hardcore, old school, and women were not supposed to do more than men, right? They were pushed down a lot. But Maki didn't want that to happen to her, because her sister did ask her a question. Watch this. She asked her, "Why wouldn't you stay at home at the bottom with?" That's to say, sometimes misery loves company, you know? Why wouldn't you want to do that? And Mai said to her, let's see here, because I would have hated myself if I do that. That this lady right here, she's an MVP, because I can use her thinking to, like, you know, if just her response to her exactly what she needed to say, because I would have hated myself if I did that, if I stayed at the bottom like that, if I get pushed down like that, if I get let down like that, I just cannot bring myself to do that. She is the MVP of this episode. That's the only reason. And she said, because I cannot bring myself to do that. That's the only reason. I just cannot be at the bottom. Right? And yeah, their bigotry will probably continue on the next episode. If they don't get it resolved on this episode, you rest assured know that it's going to carry on the next episode. And I'm not sure why Mai continues to have such a bigotry towards her sister. I guess her sister's trying to do better with her life, and her seeing her sister doing better, She want to do better too, but she feels like she's forcing herself to do it. But Maki is doing it because she is driven to do it. Mai is doing it because she doesn't want to left behind. So she is chasing after her sister, and it's overwhelming her. She doesn't like that. But I will digress it here, guys. Feel free to let me know what you guys think on this episode. And thanks for joining me. And on that note, continue to stay safe, stay classy, and keep on keeping on.